My name is Reese, and we are going to identify these organs of swine. There are 3, 4, and many more organs. So without further ado, let's begin. Up is we are going to identify the parts of the tongue. On the back part of the pig's tongue, there is only 2 valvulate papilla, which are located just rostral to the lingual root and have the typical circumvallate morphology. On each lateral border of the tongue, immediately rostral to the pseudolingual arc, there is the foliate papilla. Note that the tongue is located in the oral cavity that lies at the bottom of the mouth, surrounded by the curved lower jaw bone or the mandible. Let us move forward to the respiratory system that includes the nose, the mouth, the throat, the voice box, the windpipe, and lungs. The air enters the respiratory system through the nose or to the mouth, and this one is the windpipe, then that's the lungs. The lungs has a lobes, the inferior lobes, the middle lobes, and the other lobes. And then this is the heart. It is located at the center of the lungs. Now, what are the part of the hearts? The heart is made up of 4 chambers. The upper 2 chambers are called atria. They are right and left. And the lower 2 are known as ventricles, the right and left. The muscular walls called septa or septum divide the heart into 2 sides. Blood lacking oxygen returns from the body and enters the right atrium or the upper right chamber via the inferior vena cava and superior vena cava veins. Then the blood flows through the tricuspid valve and enters the right ventricle, the lower right chamber. The right ventricle pumps blood through the pulmonary valve and out of the heart via the main pulmonary artery. The blood then flows through the left and right pulmonary arteries into the lungs. Here, the process of breathing draws oxygen into the blood and removes carbon dioxide. As a result, the blood is now rich in oxygen. The blood returns to the heart and flows into the left atrium, or the upper left chamber, via 4 pulmonary veins. The blood flows through the mitral valve and enters the left ventricle, or the lower left chamber. The left ventricle pumps the blood through the aortic valve into the large artery called aorta. This artery delivers blood to the rest of the body. Then that is how the heart works in pumping the blood. Now let us move on to the next system that involves the kidney, the urethra, and the other organs. This is the urinary system. Now this is the kidney. The main job is to cleanse the blood of toxins and transform it waste into the urine. That was the urethra. Well, the other one is cathet actually. So what you see is the urinary system of a swine. We have here the right and the left kidney, then the urethra that carries the urine, then the urethra itself. What I have in my hand is the ovary. This is part of the reproductive system of a swine. Here we have the spleen. It fights any invading germs in the body. The spleen. Everyone remember? This is the spleen. We are now down here to the digestive system, or the parts or the organs of the digestive system. This is what we call the stomach. This is where the food gets in. And that tiny lines there, these are the intestines, the small and then the large intestine, but this one is the stomach. It looks like actually a pocket. This one is already half because we are trying to identify it. So in the stomach, next to it, we have there the small intestines and the large intestines. Actually, there are 3: duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. That is where the process of absorption of the nutrients from the food takes place.